Welcome back to Aldridge, and you're here nice and early this morning. Right, now where are we going? Oh yes. First thing we've got to do is we're down to the dairy, get rid of some milk. I'm going to do this in two parts. I'm going to do one tank of load this morning and another one about 4:30 time. I better just put some beacons on. I actually don't like that, so I've got less to cut. Well, not so much less to cut tomorrow, but not as much as there could be tomorrow. Ours is going quite well, but as you can see, we're well in the red at the moment. But I'm not going to worry too much about that. We're just going for a little bit of a drive around, have a look and see what fields look like. No one else has turned up yet. Paul is off today. It's just me and Kylie. He's got a few days holiday to take. He decided to take it now rather than wait about and miss it, which is a possibility. Alright, here we are. I want to hook up to the milk tanker, and of course it was Sod's Law, wasn't it? The moment I decide that I didn't need that big tanker, which was getting worn out anyway, and I'd get a small tank and save a bit of money, we find that they're not going to take delivery every day. But these things happen. Right, today the beet should be ready. We're going to actually have a go at the beet once the harvester gets here. The major, who's last to use it this year, has already finished with it early, so we've just got to get Stu. It's got to get hooked up to his low loader and bring that over for us. Phil should be coming up a bit later just to do the that load of barley to go into OEB. I've just got to check him in and load him up. Should only be one load. I think if there's anything left over after one load, we'll hang on to that. But I can't see much. No, did anybody notice a deliberate error there? I clearly forgot to fill the tanker up. Ah dear. As you can tell, it's early. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's not my best time of the day, especially after going to see the new baby and having a jar or two with Justin and Mary. They made us feel very welcome. And BP was there as well, which was nice to see the old boy. And he is also in with quite a bit of money with the bank, but he seems to have a better plan than I have at the moment for getting out of it. Although I'm hoping the BGA will be our saviour. Wait until we get to the right point. I can never remember. This is R or Q. After this only holds over 10,000 litres, this tanker, so we're gonna take that out, and we're still gonna leave a fair amount. It'll be almost another load I would have thought tonight, or not far short. Yeah, we've got another 5,000 litres to go, and the fruit's ready for picking, so we'll be getting on with that fairly soon, as soon as we've got this bit. Now they're beat up, and so, beat up, but selling, I think, again, we're going to get Bales and Davis in to do it. I think Stuart Bales is going to do that. I know, and Phil will be pick the barley up, and also hopefully today or tomorrow he will be starting to get rid of that half of bunkerous silage into the BGA for us. Cash in hand, he demanded. for that. Well, I'm not in any position to argue. He doesn't like the look of our financial position. And when he noticed that, he noticed we were only 47,000 in the red. And I've got cats sort of wandering about all over the place at the moment. It's getting cold here, and I all decided to get in the cab. I want to leap over the monitors. There it goes. If you heard anything there, that was Jake deciding to leap over the monitors. Right, let's see if we can get this back in here in one go. No, I wouldn't bet on it. I always hit something on the way in here. Oh, so far so good. I think we might have missed that other. We can level that up there, we should do it. Oh, what about that then? I hope everybody noticed. Well, this at least should bring us down a couple of thousand. Might even take us under 100,000. Look at that, we're under 100,000 in the red. That's a relief. Fruit should bring us a few thousand to Darren. I think is ready for that at the shop. His fruit storage is all ready to go. And I think he said he also could do some more animals. Not certain how many we've got. I will have to have a look. I'll wait until I drop this tanker off first. And I really must get a wash plant down at the dairy so I can wash this out every time. But using a power wash instead of by hand. But that I think has got on the back burner. The other thing I'm considering doing, I don't think we actually want two conveyors anymore, two elevators anymore, so I'm going to sell one of those off. You could say, yes, I'm slightly concerned about the financial situation. No, I had hoped we would have improved a bit more than this, but it is what it is, as they say. We just got to live with what we got, or in this case, haven't got. And what we haven't got is a lot of spare cash. That'll do. And unhook it. Let's just check what's on here on these little things my son got for me to see what we've got in here. 9. So we're about 18. Yeah, I think we will do. Pigs and beef this morning, whilst we'll wait for everything else to turn up. It's nice and early. Hopefully the abattoir will be ready for us. They also open early. So we're just going to fly over to the pig and beef facility. We'll load up with a load of each. So we'll run 2 loads down there. Then by which time Phil should be on his way in. Take out 1 load of barley, which may bring us down to around 90,000. Remember, although it says 90,000, we're a lot more than that in debt. But at least we've got the health, and if the worst comes to worst, I have got enough funds to pull us out the worst of a hole we get ourselves in. That answers one little question. I'd forgotten whether there's a gate there in this end of 12 or not, and there is, so I could easily drop the heap of beet, because we're going to put the beet, drop it onto the field, ready for Stuart to pick up as soon as he's ready. And we will need one of the conveyors up for that. I'm going to do it all too, so he can just drive under, load up and away and leave him to it. I'm hoping for a good beet harvest. Boy, do we need it. Well, let's see. Darren, I know, will be there. He had some stock taken to do, and he said he's going to be in nice and early, so let's see how early nice and early is. Then what we've got left, we're sending to the abattoir. I might just do a wool run soon. Let's get rid of the wool we've got there. Put the brake on. That's it, right. Of course I forgot the brake again. How many times do I do that? At least we got rid of all the manure from here up to the central unit, or central point. And there, both of those bunkers are full, and we've still got quite a bit on the dairy, so we're going to have to think about moving some of that, and that I think will go on to 11. I'm going to muck 11. I'm only going to cultivate that in, put some alfalfa on for the winter. Yeah, I'm going to have to come out of cab to do this, because I'm going to miss this by quite a distance, I think I might anyway. Alright. Should be about 9 aside, so I think it will almost fill us up. Almost, but not quite. And 9 on the other side. I don't really want the young animals that are eating us out of house and home. I've got enough problems as it is without that. Now, can I do it without going through the hedge? I very much doubt it. I haven't managed it yet. But I'm going to come out of cab again. Cheating, I know, but we're going to go through the hedge anyway, but sideways this time. Be easier when we get the winter work done, which is still going to go ahead, whether we're in financial doo-doo or not. Most of that's already been paid for. We've paid in advance for most of that. There we go. We're in. Get back in the cab. I think we're full, right. We'll just go and sell these off. Yes, I am going a bit quick over the humpback bridge again. I'm not, well, my last few days I've been quite used to driving a case. I should have brought the JCB out. It's been one chance of using it. I might just use that for the beater. Mind you, I'll be driving the harvester. That's been decided already. Kylie's not keen on that beet harvesters. Poor beast is getting old anyway. As you remember, it was second hand when the syndicate purged it. Where was it? 3 seasons out of it. Now let's see if I can remember to go in here, and we can actually back in here. Now the shop itself is doing remarkably well. In fact, so much that he's thinking we might upgrade to the next size up. I'm glad some part of it's doing well, because I have got money involved in here. I could always call some of that out if necessary. I don't really want to, because I want to try and keep the shop going independently. What do we missed it? Yeah, I missed it. I'm trying to do this right and bag that in without getting out. Right, we've filled him. Alright, so that's some more money back. So the rest of it, the other 14 can go over to the abattoir. I think this will be just a short visit for you, and I might just get round to Phil coming in. And I will warn you now, I'll be doing something I don't normally do on these videos. I will be making a slight cut as I get everything ready for the barley going away. Or as we call it in the trade, an edit. I don't like editing my videos. But there we go. Right. Yeah. And a bit more money back. We might get this under 90,000. It won't last. Fairly convinced on that. Right, let's get back to look at that. I left in the middle of the field there. I must have done the cutting there. Or was that cut when I was over at Justin's? Yeah, that was cut when I was over at Justin's, not guilty for once. Not often I can honestly say that. I hope you noticed I remembered to use the indicators once. Get some piggies. It should be about the same amount of pigs, so that won't be worth as much, but it will at least get us down to slightly more reasonable and manageable level. I'm hoping we're going to have at least £150,000 worth of silage, but I wouldn't bet on it. Beets should yield well. They look good, and of course we've got the maize going, which is growing nicely. I must go and have a look to see if it needs anything done to it. Up on 19, which is going to be foraged, also for the BGA. Now you can't see a thing. Are we gonna hit it? I don't believe it. There we are, 9 piggies. Because this is the one that I got Paul and Charles to modify this tractor to get this steering slightly tighter, because it was a little bit of a pain. It had rather wide steering lock, so it gets round almost as well as the steer. The steer is actually the best still for this area. You know, it might be underpowered a bit, and they've done it again. And there we go, we're up. We've got another load. Slow down over this bridge. I don't really want to upset the pigs too much. They're going to be upset enough. Alright, let me find my turn off, up my shortcut. Yes, it is a bit bumpy, but the less time I can keep the animals in the transport, the better. And once we're tipping this off, I shall get a drink, I think, because I am feeling some thirsty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this wagon off, or the trailer off at the yard, and wash it out properly at some point. I'm not going to bother pick up with the lambs today. It's not enough of them to worry about. I think we've got 9 up there as well, but that's hardly going to pay for the diesel. In some respects I could do something that only held about 5. I'm going to miss it again. We have missed it again. About 5 cows and 10 pigs would be about right. That would fill Darren up every time then. Now we're there. Let's grab me drink. Oh, look at that, we're under 90,000. And that's all what's going in there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the tip, now I'm going to go, then there will be a cut in the video, and I'm going to leave this actually parked over here for now. I will put it where I want it, off screen. I think on. I know I did say I was going to bring it back, so I might as well. Yes, why not? We're not far from the farm here. That's it, 87,000. Oh, 88,000 there, enough in there. Got nothing else now going to get us back. No, because I should have turned the other way, but there. I won't come in the back of the farm anyway. That's my story, and by God, so I'm sticking to it. Yeah, you see the beet look quite good. Grass looks good there. We need to do a cut of the grass. Finish mowing that, and I've got to get down and start ploughing up 14, get that under full production. And I think we've got more than enough grass. If I stick to the other meadows, which all needs to be ploughed, I'll be ploughing those a couple a year for the foreseeable future, and just changing the type of grass going in there. To coarse players, dryers grasses, I think it's called. Right, I'm going to take a slight cut here as I just set the next scene up. Right, back again. Stuart should be on his way now to load up here. I'm hoping he can get in alright. We'll soon find out. Just wait for him to arrive. Here he comes. It's going to be a tight turn in here. Oh, he's not Stuart, Phil, sorry, it's Phil, and he's loading. He's done a grand job. I'm going to just quickly do that as my screenshot. Phil Davis, and he's got as much as he can hold. I'm just going to have to go and tell him he can beggar off. Yes, I will if the we can get the course play to show. And what's that on that, is it? Ah, hold on, of course. My mistake. Drive now. There he goes. Right, I'm going to hop out again, let him get on with it, and we'll see how much he makes. Well, there's fairly fair amount in there, but at least we're empty. That's all the barley. We will get a slight bonus on that at the end of the year. And of course the beauty with the beet, which we will be doing, is that I'm going to hop back to the tractor and water. I want to get that and just wash this out. Once we're waiting for him to sell that, wash this out and take it back. Then all we've got to do is wait for Stu. Get this right, that was Phil, and we've got to wait for Stu to get back. Get here with the beet harvester, and it should be here when you come back. I'm just going to do this, and whilst I'm doing this I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and wish to subscribe, please do so. No idea where he is. I can see on the little map there where he is. He's just coming around top 11. Let's clean these up again. It's nothing worse than dirty vehicles. If you're not a subscriber, I think I said that. If you're not a subscriber and you like what you saw, please subscribe. I will be happy to have more of you merry people aboard. And that will do that. And just get in there, hop this in, take this back. Take this back up to its parking place. I'll move this way back. We wait and wait and wait and wait. taking a long way around, but yes, any comments, queries, questions, feel free to put them in the appropriate place. And as you can see now, the money is going in. Oh, that's better with 76,000. There's 11,000. Slightly better than I expected, to be honest. He should be making his way back to us to be paid. So I'll have to sort that out with him. I think he wants cash in hand again. He's a grabbing boy, is Phil. He doesn't trust my checks. All my bankers draft. Well, the bank's perfectly happy to keep us going. We've got 3 years to pay the loan off, and this is only the first year of it. And this year, really, to be honest, I didn't expect to pay much off this year. I paid a little off, and I hope to pay some more off. With using the BGA quite heavily. And with that, it's me saying, cheerio for now, cheerio. Oh, he's back there now, he's waiting for me. I have to wait until I park this up. So, always go a bit quiet when I'm parking, when I'm reversing stuff. And that's it. Again, it's cheerio for now. Cheerio.